Toastmasters and friends?
No.
Who you are determines what you do in your life. Who you are will determine how much money you will make. And who you are will determine how you spend money. There are 7 billion people in this world. 7 billion. And not one is like you. I'm not talking about your facial appearance, your race, the country you come from, who your parents were. No. It's you were born as a unique individual with a unique purpose and a unique set of gifts. So what does this mean? It means there's something in this world that only you can do better than anybody else. Now, if you are in competition, you're not being authentic. And I always say, imitations will lead to limitations. Now, there is 7 wonders in the world. 7 wonders. In China, we have the Great Wall of China. And in South Africa, we have the Table Mountain. Over the years, people will save money over and over just to make that once in a lifetime trip to see a wall of that mountain. Now why? It's because it is the 7 wonders of the world. Well, for tonight, I'm going to show you something, introduce to you something that is much more special than that. When you go home tonight, I want each of you to walk to your mirror, look into the mirror, and for the first time in our life, say hello to the 8th wonder of the world. Because that's what you are. You are the 8th wonder of the world. This means that there has never been anyone like you before. And there is no one like you as we speak. And there will never be anyone like you ever again. So you, my friends, are it. Yet despite of our uniqueness, in our life, we tend to try to be somebody else. Who are you trying to be? Who are you? Now, the problem with trying to be somebody else is that you suck at being somebody else. Excuse my language. What do you have to do to be number 1 in this world? You just have to be you. Right? The day you were born, a unique phenomenon came into this world. A game changer was born the day that you were born. My question to you is, what were you born to do? Now let's go with the example of the Wright brothers. You know the Wright brothers? They are the one who brought us the plane. Now 2 brothers, and they are bicycle mechanics. Imagine this, ladies, in a party. You go to a party and you see a tall, dark, handsome guy. I always like the handsome part because that includes me. And he says, hi. Now your heart kind of raises a little bit. And then you will ask the next question, which all of the men hate. What do you do? Oh, I fix bicycle for a living. Oh, nice to meet you. See ya. Now, what we do is we always judge a person by what they do, by not who they really are. One evening, the Wright brothers, when they are walking home from the bookstore, one of the brothers got fed up and said, "Hey brother, I'm sick and tired of fixing bicycles. Why don't we put together a flying machine?" You have to know that back in those days, there was no school of aviation. No one knows how to build a plane. And the Royal Academy of Engineering in Scotland has just published that it is scientifically impossible for a piece of metal to fly. Now thank God the Wright brothers was not educated. They didn't know that metals can't fly. And so they flew in the end. Now, I'm just curious, how did the Wright brothers know how to make it? There was no Google during that time. They certainly can't order the parts from eBay. So how did they build that plane? Because what it means is that they built every piece of that plane by themselves from scratch. So I dare to say that the Wright brothers was born to bring us the plane. They had the blueprint inside them the day they were born. So back to you again. What were you born? Now, when you don't know who you are, you will spend money to buy identity. When you don't know who you are, you will spend money to buy identity. We usually find identity in two things: position or possession. That's why you see a lot of people buying cars they can't really afford to. You see people living in houses they can't really afford to. Buying gadgets they can't really afford to. Now, it's when I don't know who I am, I need to put on somebody else's clothes. Louis Vuitton. Now they know who I am. I need to drive that Porsche, so they know who I am. But you might not be investing much because you're so busy buying what? Identity. When the day you are born, like I said just now, you are a game changer. The day you are born, your town is not meant to be the same. Your country is not supposed to be the same. Your family is not supposed to be the same. The world is not supposed to be the same. Because ask not what the world can do for you, but what you can do for the world. Now, in the end, before I end my speech, all of you here has a hero in you. I believe that all of us here has a hero in you. You find that hero in your heart. Find the hero yourself. You are the 800 of the world. Thank you very much. As I said.
Ching. Next up, we have another speaker. This time is Toastmaster singing. To explain her project objectives, please welcome her evaluator,